Hey guys, so let me get straight to it. Basically, January ad revenue rates are shit. Yeah, of course you guys knew I was away for December, so the amount of videos was lacking. I tried to keep it at 2 a day, then 1 a day. Some days it was 0 videos, I do apologise, it's my lack of uploading time. I had the videos pre-recorded, but I had to find time to actually render and dupe them and etc. upload. So yeah, December there was hardly any content, but of course, with the ad revenue being so high during December, because December's when last minute sales are done, etc., etc., it's the highest revenue rate time of the year. Even though I had only 2 videos going up at the same time, my income on the channel was still exactly the same. So the channel did just as well as it did the month before. The month before was a record breaker. December was a little bit under it. It wasn't a record breaker, but that's my fault. What I should have definitely done is, instead of trying to continue these series as they were, I should have done a couple of like short CK2 Game of Thrones ones, and the extra few thousand views would have made me honestly, I'd have been making so much off them videos. But hindsight, I haven't exactly done a full December before. When I first got my partnership, it was at the end of November last year. And during the December I had like 100 subs, maybe 150, don't think I was quite up to 200. There's a time when it was only really William watching my videos and Peter Menzies. Zuko might have been there by that time, not sure. Hardly any of you guys were there. I think Ben Cook was one of the original guys as well. I could scroll all the way through these 2,800 names. There isn't a sort by first, so I have to scroll all the way down. But yeah, absolute nightmare. Yes, December, pretty happy with that. Thank you for supporting the channel during the difficult time and not begging me every single comment section to start uploading other stuff again. But yeah, it brings us back to January. January's been on for what, 5 days now? Let me have a look. What calendar are we on? Is it the 5th or the 6th? Oh, it's the 6th. Yeah, it's been going on for 6 days. The revenue rate gets drastically cut. It's about half the rate of usual, which is about a quarter of December. So that's a shame. Basically, my plan is, what I'd rather do is, instead of throwing out loads of videos this month and getting half revenue rate, etc., etc., I have the idea of trying to keep 2 videos a day, maybe a third on if I do like rambling stuff or multiplayers. I think the multiplayer is going to be delayed quite a bit. The guys, not everyone's ready. They're still like away and stuff, so that might be a bit delayed still. But the idea is to have everything pre-recorded, have loads of stuff pre-uploaded. Loads of new series, Manblade, Game of Thrones, CQ2 Game of Thrones, other stuff. Just have that pre-uploaded and ready to launch as soon as the rates fix themselves. It might be February the 1st, it might be before that. Yeah, and then I'll just start uploading these things, maybe get up to 6, 8 videos a day if I have enough pre-recorded. You know, I've nearly got the whole of January pre-recorded on 2 videos a day with these 2 series. So I should have plenty pre-recorded. I might have the whole of February pre-recorded on at least 6 videos a day, and that'll just be terrific. If I'm getting that situation, I really hope I can get in that situation, because that would be absolutely terrific. But yeah, other things I might do during January is the odd other thing. What I might actually aim at doing as well is multiplayer with you guys. I'm not sure what my calendar's like in January. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a new business I'm starting in Canada with property development and rentals. I've got a plot of land I'm looking to get investment, build some stuff and holiday let them, because there's actually quite a bit of a market for that. I'm talking to other guys doing the same thing in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. They get in 5 to 10 bookings a year, and that might not sound like much when they're paying 100, 150, £200 a day, depending on your property and etc. You know, it's a nice few thousand extra income per year. I want to avoid having full-time work, like working for other people, so that's the kind of thing I need to add up with. Another thing, I've of course neglected Patreon over the last month. I did sort of hint that I might not be doing it in the future. I'm going to leave it up, because, you know, free income, we wouldn't leave it up. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to change a lot of stuff drastically. The reward scheme, etc., because I'm going to be a lot less on time. So what I'm going to try and do is something else. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's a nightmare trying to arrange Skype calls with like 6, 7, 8 people like it was in November. and before that. So by the end of it, you're looking at putting hours and hours of time into a 5-minute, 10-minute chat. I don't think it's really beneficial to either of us, because half the people aren't even getting on it. Because I can't pick the best. I'll pick something else instead. I'm not sure what. But yeah, we'll have a look into that. So that's the aim. The channel sort of goals. I've had a look at my my sheet, which does predictions based on algorithms, etc. I'm expected to have about 5,000 subs by the end of the year. I think that is far too low. That's predicting I get 250 new subs per month. That should be the minimum. There should be a minimum of 250 new subs per month, and there should be a upper limit. I'm hoping that upper limit somewhere gets it to 6,000 by the end of the year. I think doubling the channel would be terrific. If I can get up to double the channel, would have been around 5,500 by the beginning of the year. Now it'll be a bit more over that. But something like that. I haven't exactly been doing any promotion for the last maybe 4 months. So if I can get out there, do some promotions. I'm not going to do giveaway stuff, but then again, I need something which is related to the channel, related to the games, which I can put out there and it gets a few hundred people clicking to have a look at the channel. Even if only 5-10% become subscribers, I guess it's beneficial, but I don't know. I'll have to work out some things, see what's going on. Multiplayers, I'm in a tricky situation because bigger channels don't, of course, look to go for smaller channels. Bigger channels tend to only look upwards, which of course I want to do the same. I want to get involved with bigger channels, get more exposure, but that's all hard to set out. I'm currently working with a lot of people, plus the other guys I do stuff with, so there's a lot of exposure that way, but that's always limited. I'm looking to go a bit more into Mountain Blade. I've been enjoying my Mountain Blade a lot more than I have CK2 recently. CK2 a bit burnt out. I haven't played it over the last month. Probably won't do anything long for quite a while. Yeah, I'll probably stick to short things. And what I really want to try out is Tywin Lannister. I want to have a playthrough as him because I've only done it once in my private time. It was really fun, so I want to have a go stuff like that, like Tywin, some older things. But yes, was it Jason who made the recommendation of playing as the Tyrells before they became Lord Paramounts, and trying to become Lord Paramounts? That is a brilliant idea, and that will definitely be considered if I ever do want to try something a bit longer. Yeah, CK2 will be on a back burner, and I'll be doing a lot more Mountain Blade. Mountain Blade Game of Thrones, I've already started something. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, because of course, do I want to upload it now, get a few thousand views, and get hardly anything in return? Because I do, of course, have electric stuff to cover. I'm budgeting my YouTube in very well. I like to try and maximise it, so I don't want to spend out on equipment if I'm not going to get an automatic return. I'm trying to do a very economist view towards YouTube. Treat it like a business. If I treat it like a business, then it will prosper. It gives me more reason to try and get it bigger if I've got like stuff relying on it. It's like I've tried and involve it in my food budget, etc. So yeah, I want to try and keep it as good as possible, without relying so much on handouts, which is why I've been putting Patreon a bit more on the back burner as well. Not advertising that for the last couple of months, which I'm happy. I don't really. It's nice to have the extra inputs, but I don't know. I was always against what he called donations, but I don't exactly see these as donations. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, just keep on with these things. A lot more Mountain Blade mods. There are loads of Mountain Blade mods which I really want to get involved with, and there doesn't really seem to be much output on YouTube, yet there is a market for it. I mean, I'm getting 100 views per video around approximately, and I'm not even one of the big channels, so that's pretty nice. Hopefully they'll be able to evolve that. The issue is there's not really much market for multiplayers. Like I said, there's not that many people doing it. I did talk to one guy quite a while ago, but it's just multiplayer. What are you going to do? Go online and mess about together? That's what I do with other YouTubers. I did that with Chief Taronka, I did it with Burton, Torior. All those three have done online Mountain Blade with me. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. In fact, I should really look at... I did try to reorganise it again, but hardly anyone was doing it. I think it was only me and Burton who were up for it. And then, I can't remember, did something come up my end? Might have been our multiplayer, because we were trying to get these in. Can't remember. Yeah, we'll have a look into that. Also, I'm going to be playing with my audio a lot this month. You might have already seen I did ask on, was it this video about the audio? Now that was without the filter and the highest input, but I didn't really like crackling about, so I'm going to try the highest input with a very minimal filter. Maybe something like 25%, just try and lower the crackle a bit, try and keep my voice nice and crisp. It shouldn't be an issue now because I don't have my fan on, etc. The white noise should be minimal, so hopefully that's good. Yeah, I want to get into some Total War. I do like Total War, but I tried getting onto Napoleon War, Napoleon 1. Just didn't really like it. I want to play Medieval 2 Total War because there's so many good mods, including Game of Thrones. I want to get into that, have a look, but Mac. I was contemplating going into PC stuff, but I really just don't want to. I had the urge like in November, but it's gone. It's gone. I'm happy with a Mac. Mac's good. Oh yes, on Mountain Blade I now have the battle sizer working, so there's no longer be like me with an army of 100 going against an army of 1,000, only having 10 troops at a time. Now it is, you'll have most of your troops on both sides. I think the max is about 500. I've times the max by 3, so there's 3 times as many men in the map now. So I've been really enjoying it. I was doing some Game of Thrones with it. It's just nice getting a couple of 100 against a few hundred. It's really great. None of this reinforcements nonsense. So yeah, that's really all I need to talk through. It's just the aims, the sort of layout. So January will be a bit quiet, and then February will jump up again, I'm sure. But having this whole month to pre-record stuff and just fire through, it just ensures I can have a higher output, get more looking at the channel. But yeah, I definitely need to get some more exposure. Don't know how I'm going to do that. I mean, more early access would be nice. Sort of messed up with this last one because was I away or was I ill? Yeah, I think I was away on the weekend Cossacks came out. I didn't get to it until like the day after it came out, so I don't know. We tried doing the multiplayer on the night with the other guys, but I don't think I actually recorded any Castilian stuff until after. But that was different anyway. I wasn't aware that you could not get achievements before the main release. It was quite annoying, but whatever. I was still disappointed in all the other YouTubers. They all did the exact same playthroughs. They're all the same sort of hordes doing the exact same stuff. It happens every time. The DLC before that, everyone was playing Britain. It's just their lack of imagination on these bigger YouTubers. How did they get big? They're all doing the exact same stuff. But I suppose that's what YouTubers in general. They all do the exact same stuff. They're the ones who get noticed, all doing the same stuff. Yes, I was disappointed. None of them ever seem to be able to think outside the box and do something original. But hey ho, they were here first. They got the exposure. Now I've got to crawl through the mud. Anything else I need to talk about? No, I think I'm all good. Nothing really going on in personal life. I mean, I got fat during December, but who doesn't get fat during December? No, that's it. Alright then, I'm going to go off record some stuff, not sure what, probably some of this, just so I have that sorted for the month, and then what am I going to do? Just bugger off. Yeah, I'll just bugger off. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the videos, in the comment sections, probably the comment section this. And yeah, have fun, whatever, enjoy the music, see ya.